on, Finny. Come on, Finny.
Wiener pigs are my favorite. Welcome home, Finn. All right, guys, we got a big surprise. I've been really bad at keeping you guys updated. I feel like I shot a lot of the big things, but then there was like a whole week where I dedicated all my time to like the little stuff here and there. I figured I should probably update you guys now. We cleared off this whole concrete pad. There was nails, old lumber, tons of lumber. We had retaining wall blocks over there with like giant wasp nests. I hated that job. And so we cleared this off, just made it look a little bit better and a little less hazardous for the horse. There's an old bale ring that we set up, and I'll probably end up moving that, but we set it up for round bales in the winter. And then his stall, which I'll show you over here, you can come right into his stall. He's got a nice little fan, some hay, which he hasn't been touching, his water bucket, and so it's nice and cool in here actually. Even on hot days, this is the coolest spot. Torque, he has mold hog mats, like a whole stack of them, that he took out of his hog barn. So I laid those down, I cut them to fit his stall, and then I just put down some shavings. Here's the hay burner's hay. Here's more of the hay burner's hay, and then his like $100 grain and lots of treats and everything else. And then here is my little mini tack room. I really don't have a whole lot of things, but this is really all I need. And this is my favorite part. I love organizing. So I got like all my little containers to put everything in, laundry baskets for his fly blanket. I mean, just random stuff. So that was fun too. So this area, it did not look like this before. So right behind Sawyer, that is the room I took all the plywood out of. So that's my feed room. And then this is the area that I had cross ties and where I tack them up at. So I ended up getting my rings and I got some cross ties, and that worked out really well. And then once again, Torque came in clutch with the old hog mats. Thank you, Torque. My favorite free thing I have ever gotten in my entire life. Shout out to Sawyer's grandpa and grandma. She still has horses. She used to break colts, and she no longer rides. So she gave me this lovely corral in which I bring Finn in. This is what we're gonna be working him in to start out, and also today. And this is a lifesaver. Well, you're gonna be the one to go catch him.
We need this or not?
Yes, you need a lead rope, yes.
And this.
Well, that is a halter.
All right.
All right, get up.
I'm batting 1,000 right now.
Good choice.
Come on, Finny. Come here.
Oh.
Come on, Finny. Come here, buddy. You just keep eating grass. Oh, God. My fine motor skills have never been good. Where are you going?
Well, he said, see ya. We're in the weeds a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Oh, so, there you go, honey. Put it through there. Now pull.
Let's go ride.
Welcome home, Finn. Torque and Sawyer have some competition. Last Thursday, we got him back here, and so he's been adjusting pretty well. When I was boarding him, he was stalled for the day, and I've just been letting him be turned out all day long, and I think he's loving his life. So that's good. He's getting pretty fat and happy off grass. Today, we're gonna ride him. I'm going on on a nice horse camp trip in Missouri next year. It's in May with quite a few other people. And when I took him trail riding, he was, well, we didn't ride him on the trails. He was pretty crazy. And that was kind of my realization that we need to get him on track if I'm gonna take him all the way to Missouri for 3 or 4 days. So I'm gonna try to work with him at least a little bit every day. Probably not ride him every day, but just a little something here and there so that I don't die on this camping trip. But I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm just gonna have to work at it because he is not beginner friendly, and I'm a beginner, so I'm trying.
You made a lot of progress though. So is he.
Yeah, he has made a lot of progress. He's a good boy. He's getting pretty fat, I won't lie, so his energy, it's up there. It's up there. Good afternoon. I am up here at Site 3 with Dookie, my little partner in crime as always. Sawyer's barn, they had dump loads the other night, so his barn was empty and the power washers came, and we're getting ready for little baby wiener pigs. So I am here. I volunteered to put the barn back together because this is one of my favorite jobs. What I have to do today is I have mats. So there's 2 mats in this pen, so I gotta take one of these mats and I'm going to drag them across the alley and put them in the pen across. I gotta make sure all my feed tubes or whatever those red things are turned on so that feed's going in. This is a problem. We got a little leak, so I'll probably shut that water off until someone who knows what they're doing can come up and solve that problem. And then another thing I gotta do is create a fast alley and put these pens to where when the wiener pigs come in, they can run straight down that fast alley, and Torque and Sawyer will be able to count them really easily and pen them up really easily. So that's what I'm doing today. And I figured I would show you the process and how we put the barn back together for little baby wieners. My next task is I'm gonna do the gates. So I'm gonna swing all of my gates to create a fast alley. When the pigs come in and they go to one of these sides, they have this whole alley that they can go through, which they'll move a lot easier. All right, so here's an example. Look at that big fast alley that they can run down. So all they'll do is take this gate, open it that way, pigs will come in, run through, and they'll run through nice for them. So that's what I'm gonna do. I got all my fast alleys created. Now we're gonna check these feed tubes. So Sawyer said if you can't see any grooves, that means that they're closed. So on here I don't see any grooves. So I gotta pull these tabs over and then you can see the grooves. Damn, I can't really reach very well. There. So now we can see grooves. The mats are down, the nipple bars are down, the gates are swung for the fast alley. Everything is set up for them. All they need to do is get some feed in here and they should be good to go. Sawyer gets pigs on Monday, not sure how many he's getting, but I'm excited. Wiener pigs are my favorite. They're my favorite stage, so I'm ready for it.